Do I have to tell you? Let's do this. I know I've been away for a while and haven't made any videos. Little small stuff I did on Facebook and stuff like that, but not my regular trucking stuff. I haven't been doing it, and I did have put some Chinese stuff in there. I need to fix that. I need to do something different. I don't want it really mixed up with my trucking stuff because I think what I do is kind of important. Even though these are my views, they are my views on trucking, and um, with my knowledge of trucking, because I've been doing it my entire life, on and off, mostly most of my life. So let me get back to what's going on, and we'll get to it. I'm going to touch on the fuel price right now because that's probably in trucking. It's probably one of the biggest problems at the moment. So I'm going to what you're going to see on your screen in a minute is you're going to see from a spreadsheet that I created of actual data. The only thing that you're not going to see is the revenue because it's irrelevant at this point. Um, I'll give you a rough idea of what this means though. But so on 8/29, I bought now all these fuel that I bought is not Illinois. So the government's going to hit me with IFTA, an IFTA tax, and that's another story. But so I purchased this fuel. Okay, I purchased this fuel out of Iowa because I run that way all the time. So on 8/29, I bought 100 gallons of diesel fuel at 489.9. That's August 29th. I paid $489, and I went 428 miles that day. So on the first, I basically bought it at a quick stop in Iowa and paid a few pennies less. Biden's doing his job. So that came in at 485. I bought 100 gallons, so it was roughly 486. I did 478 miles that day. Okay, on 10/17, I bought fuel in Illinois. It was $5.71 per gallon. I bought 100 gallons. It was $573.12. Look at the difference in that. The next day on the 18th, I bought it. I bought it for back in Iowa, and it was 50 cents a gallon cheaper at 522. $522 for 100 gallons. I use 500 gallons a day. Think about it. Look at the mileage. The mileage is, yeah, I'm going to throw that out there. The mileage, it's right there, is 488, so that's almost 500 miles. And think about it, I get about 5 miles per gallon. So in essence, it's 100 gallons a day. And then on the 11/8, I did 100 gallons at $5.15 for another $516. So the bottom line of this all, and what this is all about, is that for this 9 days, cost me $2,946 for fuel. I bought 571 gallons and I traveled 3,607 miles. Do the math. But anyway, now this chart does not show revenue because that's not what I'm trying to show you. I'm trying to show you my cost. And I'm telling you that this is more than 50% of my cost in fuel. So if this doesn't get lowered, I'm not going to be able to do this. I don't see how anybody can continue to do this with this cost of diesel fuel. Because suppose let's look at that. Let me think about that for a second. if you did $2 a mile, if you did $2 a mile, 3,600 miles would be $7,000 minus 3, leaves you 4,000 for 2 weeks. So 4,000 is 2,000 a week. If you give the driver $200 a day, that leaves you 1,000 for the truck a week. Now remember, you got 10 tires that are real expensive, and maintenance, oil changes now is $450 a month. And then you got IFTA taxes every quarter. You got a $2,500 license plate, and that's not counting about like me with a transmission that just went out. So I need about $5,000 or $6,000 to fix that. That's why I'm making a video today, because I'm home, and I found out that my mechanic will be out of town next week, so I'll be home next week too. So I won't be spending any diesel fuel for the next 2 weeks. Oh, that means there's no revenue for the next 2 weeks either. So it's a potential loss of what I make per day for 2 weeks, plus $6,000 or so for a trans. Think about that. So, and there's always something going on. I mean, and it's not because I have an older truck. My truck's in pretty decent shape for the year it is. Well, like me, I'm kicking 70 now, still working. I'm a man. But anyway, just wanted to bring this to your attention that this is one of the biggest problems that we're having right now is the fuel. Now, the Republicans took the House, so we're going to see what's going to happen with that. But I'll be honest with you, with Mitch McConnell in the Senate as the minority leader, you might as well kiss it goodbye. Anything that the Republicans try to do will get shot down in the Senate or vetoed by the president. So the chances of this turning around and the prices dropping, I don't foresee it. But I do know this: if it continues this way or goes a little bit higher, I'm done. I have no choice, because I'm not going to start my truck and break even for a week's work, and I'm out here putting my life on the line to bring you food and chips and send yeast to China. Sorry, can't do that. But anyway, I just want to say love you and thanks for video. And I'm going to give you an update on this in about 2 weeks once I start back to work and see where the fuel's at, to kind of keep a running total on this now that I got this up. So anyway, God bless you. Truckers, be safe and try not to get mad at the brake checkers because they don't know any better. And I'll see you in my next video.